Welcome back to Showbiz Express. I'm Ross Crystal, and joining us now for ABC's The Great Christmas Light Fight. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Carter.
Hi, Ross.
What's up, Ross?
Now, I'm thinking to myself, there's a lot of work that goes into hosting this special for the two of you, but my goodness, this gig looks like a lot of fun.
Can you imagine our job is to go and look at these Christmas lights, hug people, you know, dance around. It's not a bad gig, that's for sure.
Not at all.
3, 2, 1, fire!
Oh my gosh! This is a display. That's the pond back there?
That's the pond back there.
Oh my gosh! I see lights for miles. It's got all these nice little setups, these little scenes, and then there's a big pond in the back that I can see a reflection from. Not only do they have lights in the front of the house, but they have it around the entire property. That is a ton of lights.
I think when Carter seen the display, I should have got him some sunglasses because it's so bright. I mean, hey, let's hope he's not blind.
Now, when you go to these homes and the lights go on, from a critical eye, what are you looking for first, Tanya?
Well, you know, for starters, before the lights go on, it's dark. You really can't see anything. So it's a huge element of surprise. As soon as the lights come on, what we end up looking for is judges. Now, both Carter and I come from a design background. I'm an interior designer. He's a designer and a builder. So we are looking for some element of thought behind their design, an element of story that kind of makes you connect with their design. Clean lines are pretty important to me, but, you know, I can also get into that old, you know, traditional over-the-top Christmas display. So I don't know, it's just, it really varies on every single one.
And for you, Carter?
Yeah, for me, it's like Tanya's, to her point, is like before those lights go on, you know, you think you've seen every single display, and then they go on, and you're just like, wow, this is like a completely new look, a completely new, you know, feel. The experience is always different. But again, I like design, and when there is a thought behind it is great, but I also love the DIY moments when you're actually walking through, and you can see where these people have spent so much time on one little, you know, animatronic or some sort of figurine that is moving an arm up and down or whatever. You know, and one recently we saw that these people literally, they rehabbed pieces that were from the 50s, and they were so old. But these characters that were like, you know, in Santa's workshop and all these elves and everything, they were so old, but yet they were so amazing and so well put together.
And I'm taking it you like when you visit Santa's workshop or the North Pole and they transport you to a different place.
Oh, Ross, I mean, first of all, when you say the word Santa, I get excited. I don't know what it is. It's every single time on every display. Yes, it was like going to the North Pole and it was a retreat, but even just, I'm a grown woman, right? And I would see Santa and I was jumping up and down, clapping my hands, like bouncing around like a 6-year-old. And it just brings out the kid in everybody. And it's so fun. Although I think watching it back, I'm going to be so embarrassed because I don't know what takes over.
Which brings me to the two of you. Tanya, you grew up in Boston, Carter, Michigan. How does all of this bring you back, say, to childhood?
Yeah, I mean, I think like for me, it's always like going out in the snow and caroling with their family and, you know, going to different neighborhoods and stuff.
Did you really carol?
Heck yes.
Yeah, you did?
I can sing too.
Good, let's hear it. I want to hear it.
Not
Come
right
on,
now.
Carter, just a little something.
No, not right now. But so when you see that, it's amazing how certain little moments, smells, visuals can be so nostalgic and bring you back to those moments that you're like, oh, I remember when I did this. And I think that's what Christmas is kind of supposed to be about. And so that's really fun.
Yeah, we always had this street in our neighborhood that we would drive down, you know, and that did the same kind of things that we're seeing now. So,
Final question for the two of you. Biggest surprise that came upon you? What just blew your socks off?
biggest surprise.
For me, it was boats. I love the fact that we got to get on boats this year. I'm a boat person, so I loved it.
For me, there was always a story that I would not have known. Just looking at the display and getting to meet the owners and hearing their stories was always an element of surprise for me.
The Great Christmas Light Fight on ABC, December 5th. Tanya, Carter, thank you so much for joining us, and happy holidays to the two of you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thank
it,
you,
Ross.
Ross.